This is that one song that you heard so many times, and every time you hear it, you're like, I'm not gonna bump to this song. But then you start catching a vibe. I'm sorry, not sorry. Yeah. East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, 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 gang. You know we don't play gang, gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, 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 gang. You know we don't play gang, gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, 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 gang. You know we don't play gang, gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, 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 gang. You know we don't play gang, gang, gang. East Coast with that gang, gang. You know we don't play games, whoa. Hop up on that wagon, oh please just get out the way. You know we stay stuntin', right up in your face. We sorry, not sorry, we just stuck up in our ways. West Coast gon' ahead, stand up, put that glass and hands up. Gang, 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 we famed up, got that change, we bagged up. Crew love, we stay manned up. Ahem like I'm Wheezy, yeah. Rap game just too easy, drip so sick I'm queasy, whoa. East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, 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 gang. You know
He's heating up!
East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, 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 gang.
He's on fire!
East Coast with the gang, 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 gang.
The more you hate me, the more you will learn.
With the gang, 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 gang. You know we don't play gang, gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, 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 gang. Yeah. Watch me finesse, walk to the line. Good versus evil, God in his prime. Always in prime, always on time. Our time to shine. Wifey is fine. I'm fine. Glad that you asked. God fill me up, mud in my glass. God clean me up. All that I ask. Wherever you headed
You can be
fast.
fat
I
and
am
be
ahead.
healthy.
You are
I'm
in
sorry,
last. Last on my
Lizzo,
check.
healthier
You
than I
all
love her
gas.
be.
Gas in the whip it up fast. Fast and all furious, I'm starting to spaz. Getting all curious, you put me on blast. Blasting that Darius, kids in the back. Back to the future is black. Black like T'Challa, Wakanda attack. East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the
Fucking people.
we don't play gang, gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, 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 gang.
Ever served in a forward area?
Lower with the gang, 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 gang. You know we don't play gang, gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast.
That Hansel's so hot right now.
You know we don't play gang, gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, 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 gang. You know we
I better use my strong hand.
The following program is rated TV MANOC. It contains a big pair of nuts directly on your chin. It is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
Hi everyone!
What's up, bro?
I don't think I've done like a general introduction yet as to who I am, so I thought I would do that now.
I can't stand stupidity. If you're gonna say stupid shit.
Hi, my name is Bunny and I use bun pronouns.
What is your problem, man?
I am a gender fluid, trans, femme, pan-romantic, great ace, white passing Japanese person.
Obesity is epidemic in the United States and a major cause of death.
What is fat activism?
I, a fat person, am sharing my own lived experience.
Pizza is a vegetable.
Your fat phobia is your problem.
It is not my place as a smaller-bodied white man to comment on it.
Radical body positivity.
What can men do against such reckless hate?
There's only one man who can help me.
This is for you new people. I only have one rule. Everyone fights, no one quits.
This day we fight!
Swole arm.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testing. Testing, testicles. Ooh. Welcome everyone to episode 21 hundo and 99 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beercast, broadcast, gamecast, mancast, pimpcast, sleevescast, and slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, busters, hustlers, and yo hoes? It's your boy, Papa Swole, yo, back with another episode. In today's episode, the Beastcast is brought to you, is powered, is sponsored by Everest and K2, flexing on all you.
Fucking Catalina wine mixer.
It's the fucking Catalina wine mixer.
It's the fucking Catalina wine mixer.
Nuts on my chin. Nuts on my chin, Saran. I don't think so. Nuts on your chin. No, boo. Nuts on your chin, the salty sack on your fucking chin. Oh my God. But welcome to the show. Welcome, everyone. Smash that like button, subscribe, share the stream because we are live on all the platforms, thedailyswole.com for all those links. We have a fully packed show, and I hope you made some sick fucking gains today. Let's give a shout out to the Swole fam watching live. Let's fucking get a little America for you, beaches. Ooh, where you watching from? Let's get a little round. Let's get a little assessment. Stella finally made a live. Hey, from Bulgaria. How are we doing? Y'all. I like it. Very nice. Welcome from across the pond. Melissa, Nick, Ethan, T-Cap, how we doing? Cerny, Davey, Saran, how we doing? Loretta, Nick, what up, Beesh? Aaron in the house. Mark in the house. Judith, what up, Beesh? Oh my God. Everyone's here. We said Josh already. We said Davey. Terry, what's up, T-Bone? Everyone, round of applause. Thanks for being here live. Share the stream right now. Share. Because we are going to have an epic show. It is Swole Slut Saturday, and fam, we are on the cusp. We are on the cusp of P3S3. Now, I know we want to talk all about it. I know you're excited because this drop is going to blow your fucking nips all the way off. So you have like I don't know, maybe like 6 more hours. So enjoy your nips while you have them, because you're not going to have them for much longer. Let's bust this nut open. Let's get today's party started. I'm very excited about this nut. Very excited about P3S3. I'm just lit right now. So let's fucking go, fam. Valk. Summoned with the voice of an angel. Put some respect on it. What'd you smash today? Drop in the comments. What a great card. Leo, cheers. You raging alcoholic. Cheers. As per yesterday's episode, because of that ridiculous Calvin Klein ad where there was like literally a female pregnant, you're pretending it's a man with a beard and it was fucking gross. Pregnant with SFGs. I am pregnant, and I think all of you are pregnant, but you're pregnant with sick fucking gains. You're pregnant with sick fucking gains. All right, drop that hashtag in the comments down below. Pregnant with SFGs. It is Swole Slut Saturday, so we could have gone with the Swole Slut card, but I feel pregnant with sick fucking gains, and I wish you to be pregnant with sick fucking gains as well. I want to hear more about this story first. Loretta, talk to me. Talk to the fam. She says, I got taught pronouns for my election training. What is going on with that? Explain. I want to know what's going on. We all want to know. Give us some details. Drop some deets in the comments. My goodness, pronouns. If you need pronouns, you need to stop eating so much fucking soy. But that being said, let's get into today's tip. Are you ready, beaches? I think you are. Babe, just an inch, just an inch. I got it everywhere. It's cold outside. I got it everywhere. All right, now that the tip's in there, Doesn't that feel good? A little bit uncomfortable. If it's your first man cast, it might feel a little bit uncomfortable. First things first, we got an accountability meeting coming up day after tomorrow, Monday, May 16th at 12 noon Eastern time. As per usual, be there. Live call with Papa and the fam. You can come up on stage, have a conversation, shoot the shit. Best way to start the week. Every single Monday episode is private for members, so don't fucking miss out on any of these amazing live streams. We drop new content, and of course, not only that, fam, we're going to be talking a lot about what's going down tomorrow. So at midnight tonight, guess what, fam? Signature Series.
I gave it a 10.
P3S3.
A 10. A fucking 10.
P3S3. Okay, Papa Swolio's Signature Series launched on episode 2000, Swole 2K, and this is our third one. So every 100 episodes, we're dropping a brand new Signature Series. If you've been here since the first one, you've collected them all, but you can start today. There's no better time than the present to jump on a Signature Series, and this one is you're going to fucking love it. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. I'm telling you, you're going to fucking love it. If you enjoyed the first two, you're going to have your nips blown off. But the best part is that this is going to cover your nips. So even though you're not going to have any nips, you're not going to know. No one's going to know because you're going to be covering them up with an amazing Signature Series.
As you can see, my nipples have been removed from my body. Where they are, I don't know.
Where are they? No one knows where they are. But you're going to have a Papa Swolio Signature Series to cover up those nips. So there's always that. So midnight tonight, it goes live. I'm not going to text you at midnight because a lot of you are going to be the sleepies. But I will be letting you know tomorrow. You can find the link inside your account. We'll be talking about it publicly. But remember, only if you're a member will you get a certified Swole card. So you can still purchase it if you're not a member. If you're not an official member of the Swole fam, you can still purchase your Signature Series. You just won't get a certified Swole card to go along with it. So another reason to join, and you can check out all the memberships over there. That's swolenormousx.com. Not only that, yesterday, how fucking thick was that overtime segment? That was epic yesterday. Woo. Overtime was out of fucking control. We dropped like 9 new videos. We went over 2 DWGs. We had 2 additional balls deep videos. Yesterday's overtime was chock full of amazing uncensored edits. So check all those out. Yesterday's overtime is now available for members. So when you're a member, you catch every single Friday overtime segment, but also you can, Mama Swolio was there in the live chat. It was a lot of fun, but also you can catch all the previous ones. So they're all great. There's so much content. The last several have just been fucking amazing. So you can catch all the previous overtime segments too. So catch all of those available. The latest one yesterday is available now inside Swole TV. All right, let's get into some Swole fam posts. Man, that's a lot of shit. We got a lot of stuff going on. It's a big, big month. I told you May was huge. So after tomorrow, guess what we got? We got Balls Deep for Summer coming up on the 30th. It's going to be legit. All right, first post.
What's in the box?
Blake, holy shit, what a fucking tank. In the discussion boards on swolenormousx.com, Blake says, "What's up, animals? I'm Blake. I'm a 40-year-old attorney. Until last year, I've been a competitive power lifter until injuries have put me back some. Decided to focus on overall health and wellness. Can't wait to get started. Look at this fucking dude. Holy shit. Yo. What a brick shithouse. Now I can't see. Look at those fucking quads, dude. Yo, you should donate some of those quads to someone in need. That is unfair for, for one man to have so much quad. That's awesome. How much weight is on here? I see at least four competitive plates. So these are the Rogue calibrated. They might even be more than a 45 pounder. I forget, those red ones might be 100-pound plates. I don't know. That's fucking epic, dude. I don't think he's lifting 800 pounds, but you never know. He's a fucking beast. Beast. So, yeah, looking fucking swole, bro. Welcome, Blake. We also have, who is the member? We have another power lifter. I can't believe the name is escaping me, but he's kind of in and out. We have a bunch. Those are 55 kilogram plates. So those are whatever. They're huge. Huge. So we have a few members that have gone through the powerlifting phase. We have Lacey's a powerlifter. So we have a bunch of people that have been kind of like their current powerlifters or strongman, but they've been through that powerlifting phase. And I don't necessarily say phase, but those of you that do powerlifting, you know it's very, very, very taxing on the body. As you can imagine, because you're going to your max, you're putting so much overload. It's a very taxing sport. It's a very taxing activity. So what's a beautiful marriage to powerlifting and to strongman is to get into yoga, is to get into mobility, is to get into the nutrition and really dig into that, because most people aren't going to be powerlifters forever. They might coach and they might, dabble with it, but after a while, it just takes its toll. So, it depends on how you do it. Of course, you can be smarter about it than some people, but great to have you here, Blake, and super stoked to hear more about those totals and shit. You look like a fucking absolute monster. Good for you, bro. All right, Brenda. After today's live cast, I got to the effing gym for my second legs and shoulders day of the week. Interesting how actual lifting time was only 25 minutes. The rest of the time was changing positions, and that's what she said, and cleaning the equipment after use. Oh my God, the respect. Good for you. No excuses. Everyone has 25 minutes they can work out. No fucking shit, Brenda. Brenda ain't no Susan. Ain't no Susan.
Another example of cake gender would be if someone feels like they have different layers or flavors to their particular gender.
The only layers Brenda feels are those sick fucking gains. Pregnant with sick fucking gains. Make sure you drop that in the comments below. Excellent, Brenda. Proud to hear about your amazing workout. 25 minutes is plenty too. Of course, you have to warm up and all that stuff. You have to warm up, make sure you're prepared, but a lot of people do junk volume. I don't know if you know what junk volume is. A lot of people just do tons of sets and tons of reps, but they're not actually pushing towards failure. You need to get towards failure. You need to get those 2, 3, 4 reps within your failure point in order to really get the most value. So what I've been doing for my personal workouts is I don't train for a super long time. I mean, in terms of the volume, I might be enjoying the sun and taking my time changing out different exercises, but in terms of the actual workload, I usually pick 1 or 2 exercises. Like for legs, I might do maybe 1, 2, maybe 3 exercises. And I really focus on the quality and pushing myself to failure on those specific movements. So I'll change the movement or I'll target a certain body part, maybe with different exercise. Maybe I'll do a Bulgarian split squat versus like an elevated squat or a regular barbell squat, or walking lunges. I'll pick 1 or 2 exercises and really fucking crush those exercises, because I'll do legs 2 to 3 times in a week, depending on the cycle and on a 7 to 9 day cycle, something like that. So it's really important about the quality of what you're doing. Quality over quantity. Same thing with food. Same thing with pillar number 2. When you're talking about nutrition, it's quality over quantity, isn't it? You have to get the fuck out of this macro counting mathematics. Well, I'll just eat 1900. I'll just eat 1800. I'll just eat 2100. I don't care about how many calories you're eating. If you're eating shit fucking food, you're still going to be causing systemic inflammation. You're still going to have problems. Yeah, you might lose a little extra body fat, but you're still stressing your body out because you're eating garbage. You're not getting those micronutrients. Can we slap all these fucking fitness experts, quote unquote, and influencers on Instagram and TikTok, people that are just obsessed with calorie counting, and tell them to go fuck themselves? Quality is most important. Thank you very much. Thank you.
And my existence, while grotesque
Quality,
and
please.
incomprehensible to you, saves lives.
Since when is quantity better than quality? Like when you're training, for example, powerlifting, you want quality repetitions. Powerlifters, if the rep isn't quality, guess what? It don't count. It don't count. Yeah. You want a shitty rep at 405 that doesn't count, or you want a 350 that's solid? Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here, jabronis. All right, next one. But my thyroids. I eat healthier, but my thyroid. But my thyroid. All right, JD from our discussion board. What's up, Beaches? What's up, JD? Hello, Swole Sluts. Oh, God. Cuts right to my heart. My name is JD. I'm 27 years old, and I've been listening to the podcast for a while now, but finally decided to officially join the Swole fam. Welcome, brother. I wrestled and trained boxing as a teenager and was in really good shape, but after high school, I got a bit lazy as the years went on and stopped training and gained a lot of weight. After a while, I convinced myself that I was too busy with work or being a dad to eat healthy or work out, so I didn't. I got heavier than I'd ever been at 287 pounds, and I hated my body. However, I wanted to live a healthy life and be a good example for my daughter because I grew up with an obese mother and father who did not give a single fuck about their health or the health of me or my siblings. My mother developed an autoimmune disease, and I have been watching her waste away and play the victim for several years now. I got sick of it and decided I don't want my daughter to go through the same thing with me. So in June of 2021, I bought some kettlebells and maces and started eating better. I discovered the podcast around then and have since built out my home gym and remained consistent since then. I am now weighing in around 250 to 255 pounds, and I feel stronger, better and stronger than I ever have. I'm stoked to finally be a member of the fam and look forward to the gains to come. Sorry for the novel. Get the fuck out of here. Write more. Say more. Say more.
That Hansel's so hot right now.
Hadouken! Hadouken! Shoryuken!
That's an awesome story. That's an awesome story. Thank you for leading by example. Anyone that's complaining about the dad bod posts I've been doing lately on TikTok can go fuck themselves. Take it from JD. Take it from JD, leading by example. You don't want your daughter to end up like your mother, like your father. It's possible to change. It's possible to head that shit off. I think a lot of people just assume like, oh, I'm destined to be that way. I'm destined to be broken. Oh, my back hurts, which makes sense because I'm 40. You know, you're supposed to be in pain when you're 40 or 50, right? You're supposed to be in constant pain. No, if you don't take care of yourself, yeah. You know, if you don't change the tires on your car, it's going to blow a tire. The alignment's going to get fucked over time. And yeah, take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Peaceful Bandit, pregnant with sick fucking gains. That's so sad. Glad JD is making a change. Fucking indeed. Indeed. All right, let's take another one. We got one from our very own Sit and Spin, Judith. Judith in the fucking house. Judith writes, I went to bed half an hour ago. And believe me when I say the woe is me pity party was full steam ahead. Everything hurts. Laying down hurts. Sitting up is excruciating. All pressure on the pelvic brake had me at the lowest I felt in a long time. Keyword there, fam. Had. It had me at the lowest I felt. Then I started thinking, why? Why am I allowing this to happen to me? While their incompetence isn't my fault, it is my fault that I'm allowing it to happen to me. I'm not a shy and retiring violet. I have a voice and I'm going to use that voice. So I got out of bed, and working out will either be the best or worst thing I could do right now, but workout I did. I chose squats, push-ups, and did reps with 2-liter bottles of water. The more I got my gains on, the more focused my anger got. Come Monday morning, Krakatau's third blast will have nothing on me. I refuse to become bedridden because of someone else's mistake. This time, I refuse to take responsibility, and I'm punching back. Signed, one fired up sit. Nobody can do it for you. P.S. Spinning can't be done yet. This tiny chunk of metal doesn't even have stability wheels. I'll go arse over tit if I flipped up to sit and spin. We love our Judith. We love our savage beach. If you don't know, Judith goes through more in a day than most of you will go through in your entire life, than most of any of us. So talk about being resilient. She is an amazing inspiration. And I don't think we haven't gone through like your entire story. I know a lot of people don't know your story, but we have covered it in previous episodes. But yeah, we should probably revisit that once in a while because you're here all the time and people don't really understand what you've really gone through. So yeah, enjoy any new blasts, any new shit going down. She's our resident, meteorologist, astronomer, geologist. She does it all. She does it all. We love you. We love you, Judith. Keep sitting and spinning. All right. We got some great Swole fan posts. We got some great Swole fan posts today. Let's get into this one from, super zoomed in. This one from Lila. Go to the fucking gym. Hey, Swole fam, I love opening it with a GTTFG. Huge storm rolled into our area. Wind, almost 60 millimeters of rain, hail, thunder, and lightning. Power has gone out 7 times by 11 a.m. Is that an excuse? Nope. I almost sat in the basement. Sat the basement is my dungeon. Wheel with no power. It really felt like, with no power, it really felt like that. I'm just working through some of the autocorrect. iPhones and shit really fuck up some of these messages, but it's all good. I did upper body with a little more emphasis on shoulders, concentrate on stability and time under tension. It was awesome. Love it, girl. Nice little setup you got there. Got all the weights, the smiling picture. Look at this shit. We got all that inspiration. Got like little posters and pictures, kind of like your own Swole card flow. Got the barbell in the corner. Awesome, Lila. Keep on making those gains. Swole fam's crushing it. And one more. Man, awesome post today. Epic for a Swole Slut Saturday. All the Swole sluts just come out of the woodwork on Saturdays. All right, from Steph. Hi, Swole fam. My son has been thriving in karate, but lacks strength, so he and I have continued working on resistance workouts together and yoga for his sore muscles. His next belt test requires 20 push-ups, 20 lunges, and 20 sit-ups and jumping rope 50 times. He has no issue with the sit-ups or lunges and kind of does the push-ups. He goes down about halfway. If he tries a full push-up, it's too much for his arms to actually push up. He cannot jump rope to save his life. His coordination is completely off. The push-ups we can handle with diligent practice and resistance training. Any recommendations for a kid that seems too uncoordinated for jump rope? He's beyond frustrated, and I don't remember learning to jump rope. It's also annoying for him that I can jump rope and he can't, so practicing together hasn't been easy. In other updates, my sleep is amazing. With my new med combination, I just go to sleep and wake up refreshed. The nightmares are kind of there, but nothing like they were before. My therapy is going to focus on putting together the 7 pillars sustainably. It is really nice to be 100% supported in that plan. I'm in a good place and I'm looking forward to learning to thrive in my life rather than survive. Being high functioning with mental health issues, it's easy to join society's rat race and hope no one notices me falling behind. It's important to avoid what people think I should be doing and do what's right for me. Fuck yeah, no doubt. All right, jump roping. Jump roping. Any jump rope fans out there? I know there's different types of jump ropes. Like, that definitely matters. If you have like a shitty jump rope, it's sometimes hard to utilize. You just got to start really slow. There's probably a lot of videos on YouTube that will help you learn, really slow jumping over with one foot, just that slow movement. But I know there's different types of ropes. There's good training ones. And I don't really have anything off the top of my head rather than just practice slow. A lot of people with anything, with any kind of coordination movement, they go for speed right away. But you need to do it slowly and then work on accuracy, and then the speed will come. So if any of you have, I'm sure you can just Google, jump roping for beginners. I think that's just probably the easiest thing, is just to look that up on YouTube, honestly, rather than trying to talk through it. But you can all comment. This is from the private Facebook group if you have any other ideas for Steph. But in terms of the push-ups too, you can also strengthen that range of motion. So through that sticking point, what I would recommend is making sure you're doing negatives all the way down, and then he can drop to his knees and push back up. You can also put a pillow right where his sticking point is and have him rep out, or like a couple blocks or a couple books, and have him rep out all the way down to that sticking point, and then slowly decrease that area of the books and slowly allow him to go down like maybe a half an inch more, and just have him practice his strong range of motion and then slowly increase that. So negatives and stuff like that are very important. All right, let's take some questions. We'll take a few questions and we can follow up if anyone wants to follow up on any of the Swole Fam posts, but those are from all inside the Swole Fam, swolenormousx.com. Oh, that was a nice one. That was good.
I gave it a 10.
Thank you.
A 10.
I know.
A fucking 10.
Thank you so much, fam. I know that's a good one. All right, we do have a major release, of course, for those who just might be joining now. Remember, P3S3 will go live at midnight. That link will be available inside your account, swolenormousx.com. And of course, tomorrow, I'm not going to text you at midnight, but tomorrow I will be letting you know and reminding you that P3S3 is live. It's only for 24 hours from midnight to midnight. And we do it every 100 episodes, so you know to plan for it. You know it's coming. So P3S3 drops tonight at midnight until midnight tomorrow. 24 hours, awesome design. You're really going to fucking love this one. Don't want to miss it. Trust me, this is probably the best one yet. They're all good, but it's probably the best one yet. Okay, question here. Matthew Kite, Papa Swole, I may be mistaken, but it seems like you eat most of your protein in one meal later in the day. Obviously, you have no problem with supplying your body with what it needs to accomplish your goals. So does that mean the anabolic window and the idea that the body can only process 30 to 35 grams of protein per meal is bogus? Yeah, it's completely bogus. I mean, people say 50, 30 to 35. It's nonsense. It's nonsense. Your body can process plenty of protein. Of course, it depends on what you're used to consuming. But I'll also usually eat twice a day. I'll have one bigger meal and I kind of just consume throughout the rest of the day. Like I'll eat tons of fruit throughout the day, and I'll eat like bananas, and I'll have mango, and I'll have, sometimes I'll have some beef jerky, or I had some steak earlier. I probably had like 8, 10, 12 ounces of leftover ribeye and some bacon earlier today. And then we'll cook later in the day. We'll like cook like a fresh meal for dinner. So yeah, the anabolic window is pretty nonsensical. Just figure out what works best for you. And the most important thing is that you're getting in the calories, you're getting in the protein over the course of rolling days. It's not just like 24 hours and then all of a sudden your body's an etch-a-sketch. Like you're eating food and it's in your body over the course of several days, which is why you can fast and still make gains and still have benefits. In general, you'll feel better eating your protein earlier in the day, but it really comes down to your schedule and what you can be consistent with. Let's see. Nick, no answers to the signature series. No tips. Asking a question about what it might look like. Nope. No. You're not gonna find out. You'll find out when it arrives. You'll find out what arrives. Adam, any tips with cooking with honey? No, I wouldn't cook my honey. I just eat it raw. So no, we might have some recipes with honey, but I wouldn't recommend cooking your honey. I mean, I just eat the raw honey personally. So no recommendations there. I wouldn't have anything to cook with it. I mean, you could probably do something with like fish or something, but I don't know how you would use honey to cook personally. Kenny, I do the Swole in 7 shoulder as a warm up at home. Takes 10 minutes to then get to the gym. Am I still warmed up when I get to the gym? Yeah, for the most part. Yeah. I mean, 10 minutes. Look, if you do that, that's a great start. You're still primed. You still want to get your heart rate up. You still want to prepare yourself. I wouldn't just jump right into you get to the gym, 10 minutes, those muscles are still going to be activated, but you still want to make sure that you're primed and you're ready to go. Maybe do some dead hangs and do a little bit more of a specific warm up. So yeah, I think it's a great thing to do before you leave, but I wouldn't just jump on like a heavy bench right when you get to the gym, but you're more warmed up than if you don't do it, for sure. 10 minutes isn't that long of an amount of time. Okay, good questions. Let's see. Trace, are there any exercises, Papa Swolio, that can be used to grow wrist diameter? I've gotten into watches recently, and I can't really pull off many watches out there because they're a bit too big for my wrist. You mean just like the watch face? I mean, you can get them, obviously, the bands adjusted. Grow wrist diameter. I mean, the muscles around your wrist can get stronger, but your bone density or your bone thickness is pretty much going to be what it's going to be. I mean, you can get thicker forearms, but the muscles that cross there right at the wrist aren't really going to hypertrophy that much. So some people just have like thicker wrists, and that's genetic. It's kind of like your hips, your bone structure. You're not going to get a bigger, ilium, your actual hip, and how wide you are naturally is not going to change much. Muscularly, you can, but the muscles around your forearm, you can definitely get a bigger wrist and muscle there, but right there where those are usually tendons. Those are usually tendons that cross right there around the wrist itself where you would normally wear a watch. So if you mean just optically the watch face is just too large, then, I mean, get something that fits you better. They're nice watches, I'm sure, that don't have massive watch faces. Yeah. I'm not a big watch guy. I don't like wearing, I don't really wear clothes too much, so I don't really wear a watch either. But I hear you. Watches are pretty cool though. I like watching the videos. I get stuck on TikTok sometimes if I'm looking for content for stitches and stuff, and I'll see one of those videos where a guy gets like a dirty or a broken Rolex and just takes it apart. And there's like a video of him just like taking it apart and cleaning it. And it's like one of those like time lapse videos. Fucking intricate. Gives me like anxiety. It's like, oh my God, how are you going to do all those little tiny screws? Just go I just want to take a mace and just swing it. I don't want to do anything fine tuned like that. It's impressive. Jeremy, Papa, I recently started an animal-based diet. I'm not wanting to count calories. So how much meat and fruit and honey should I be eating daily to lose weight? I'm trying to cut down 5'8", 183, want to be 165. How come? I mean, build muscle. 5'8", 183, 165. Yeah, that's probably about right if you're muscular and lean. You're going to have to figure that out yourself. So, usually what I do is, for me personally, if I feel bloated or I feel like I'm retaining water, just play with the carbohydrates. That's when you can play with like how much fruit and honey you consume. So if you're trying to lean out more, just eat more fat and protein and just cut down a little bit on the carbohydrates, because you're going to lose a little bit extra water too if you cut the carbs a little bit. So you're going to have to just track a little bit. If you're trying to fine tune it, then you're going to have to see what that looks like to you. It's remember, it's more important about body fat percentage and building muscle mass. So it really depends on what your body fat percentage is at 5'8", 183. If you don't have enough muscle mass, what are you cutting down to? You understand? So it really depends on what you're doing. If you just recently started an animal-based diet, if you just started, I mean, just get used to eating those foods. You might be trying to do too much too quick. And it's much harder to get in all those calories when you're eating nutrient-dense food. So you're really going to have to, you might be stuffing your face more than you think you need to in order to maintain that weight. So it's good to have an idea. You don't have to necessarily weigh every last thing, but it's good to have an idea of what you're consuming. If you're very consistent day to day, you can see if you're gaining or losing and if you need to eat more or less. But this is going to be something that you're measuring over the course of weeks, not days. All right, let's see. Mark Papasolio, trying to date, but when I let them know that I go to the gym and sticking to my routine is pretty important to me, they either turn away or think I require them to be on my level. Should I just keep that little gem of information out of my profiles and conversations when I talk to them, or should I just embrace the fact I love to lift and eat healthy? Do not hide that fact. You will find the right person. Fuck those bitches. Same goes for you, ladies. No. That's a deal breaker. Do not hide that fact, because then you're going to find someone that you like and then you're like, hey, go to the gym. Well, no, be as honest from fucking day one. Just be fucking honest. Be yourself from day one. If they don't like it, good. You don't want to be with them. You don't want to be with them. You don't want to be with anyone that's like, oh my God, you eat healthy and you go to the gym. No, you want to find someone that's like, fuck yeah, let's go to the gym. That's the person you want to be with. God, no, do not hide that fact. Do not hide that. Courtney, the cake Sadler. Courtney Cake. Hey, Courtney, the cake. I told you we're calling you Cake from now on. We call you Cake. I would have called you Cake earlier, but my thyroid. But my thyroid. All right.
Another example of cake gender would be if someone feels like they have different layers or flavors to their particular gender.
All right, the cake asks, Papa Solio, what do you think about intermittent fasting? Fuck you. God damn it. Fuck you.
Matt Damon.
God damn it, Cake. You caught me. I didn't even read that. I was talking about the cake thing, and then I saw the intermittent fasting question. God damn it. Rena, Papa Solio, I started doing weights for my upper body and noticed that my arms look so fat now. I'm eating more protein and trying to cut off sugar and junk. Are my arms bigger because of doing weights? Good. Now, here's the thing. You started doing weights for your upper body and your arms look so fat, which means you just have fat on top of your muscles. Here's what a lot of people do. They start building muscle. They start training. They get a little bit more water retention, a little bit more inflammation because your muscles are sore. They're getting broken down. They have like localized inflammation and it looks fat. That's just because you have fat on top of them. If they look fat, if they don't look shredded and lean, if you don't see the muscle tone and like the cuts, it's because you have too much fat on top of your arms. So everyone loses fat in different places at different rates. So it's really going to come down to your nutrition. What are you eating? You're eating more protein and trying to cut off sugar and junk. Well, there you go. So what are you actually eating? Are you getting an organ meats? Are you eating grass-fed beef? You're trying to cut off sugar and junk, which means you're eating sugar and junk. So let's talk about that a little bit more. Stella. Papa Swole, is 3 times resistance training and 3 times cardio a week too much? I have been told I shouldn't work out every day. Well, who's telling you that? People that don't fucking lift? Yeah, a lot of people that are lazy fucks are going to tell you, hey, don't do so much. You shouldn't lift too much. Most of the time, they're just lazy pieces of shit, and they don't want you to know that someone's working harder than them. So it's all about your recovery. It's definitely not too much. I would be more concerned about doing just cardio 3 times a week. It depends on the context. A lot of people think cardio does a lot more than it actually does. It's good to do cardiovascular activity. It's good to get your heart rate up, sauna, mace bell, kettlebell. If you like to, most people don't run properly. They have terrible form. They have terrible, hip, knee, ankle mobility. So they're just cranking on joints that are putting a lot of impact on joints that don't have proper strength balance. They're not running properly. They're putting a lot of stress on their knees and their back, for example. But you can do it properly. You could do sled work, you could do sprints, you could do hill sprints, which are a lot less impactful on those types of things. I think resistance training should be more personally, 3 times a week, 3 to 5 times a week. Cardio can be maybe after your training session, depends on what that cardio looks like and what your goals are. It's really more important about the nutrition and the quality of your weight training. The thing is with people that try to lose weight or lose fat is that they think, hey, I need to eat less food. I need to lose more, so I need to eat less food. Bullshit. You need to lift heavier, lift more, like lift usually more frequently and lift heavy weights. So you're building muscle and then you can eat more food and still lose. Understand? So rather than just eat 1,500 calories a day and you're starving, you're not getting your nutrients because you're not getting just the fundamental food quality and you're not getting the volume. If you lift like a fucking beast, then your maintenance might be at 2,200. Well, now you could eat 2,000 calories and you can quote unquote stuff your face more and still lose extra body fat because your resting metabolic rate and your needs for lean mass production and maintenance have increased. So lift more weights and then you can eat more food and still lose extra body fat. Terry, what's the approximate recovery time between upper body supersets? You mean going from like buys to tries or chest to back or something like that? It really depends. If you're doing for strength, you should rest 3+ minutes. You should rest plenty. If you're trying to go for strength, if you're trying to build muscle, you're really trying to go for hypertrophy, you want to rest at least 2 to 3 minutes. Usually on all the programs in X, there's like a range. There's like a, it's kind of a very loose because the less rest, you're doing more cardiovascular, more muscular endurance. You're not going to necessarily build as much muscle mass. A lot of people that do HIIT training and circuits and shit like that, they just do weight training cardio. They're not really building as much muscle as they could. All right, Trevere 270. Papa Swole, any recommendations to reduce tailbone pain? I leg pressed 460. I may have put too much pressure on it. I've been stretching diathermy and stim and laying off the leg press. Yeah, I don't do leg press. I was never a big fan of the leg press. A lot of people have pain or issues because of pressure on their discs and things from leg press. I mean, it's an option if you do it properly, but every leg press is different. Every leg press, the angles are different. All those things. Recommendations to reduce tailbone pain. Bone bruises take a while to heal. It might just take weeks or months. Sauna, cold plunge can be excellent for that. Yin yoga might help. But remember, if you have like a bone bruise like that, any kind of like yanking on it might just aggravate it. So sometimes those deep bone pains or bone bruises can take a while to heal. So just be patient. Be patient. It depends on what actually happened there. Because don't forget, like bones are like, it's connective tissue. Like bones can bend, bones are malleable, bones are alive in your body. So your body's, storing, bones create structure for your muscles to insert onto. They create protection. They're great for mineral storage. So bones have a lot of different purposes. So your body will build up bones and break down bones based on like its needs for like minerals and stuff like that. That's why it's really important to do overload and weight training, because once you get to like your mid 30s or so, that's like the time period when you'll be able to build as much bone density as possible. So, and then it's kind of like forever on the decline. And that's why a lot of people don't lift weights and they deal with osteopenia and osteoporosis when they get older, especially women. And things like diet soda, like Diet Coke, leach phosphorus from the bones. So these things are terrible for humans consumption. Cyrax, the body can't store protein. What does that mean? Is it better to consume after or before a workout? Just consume it. Depends on what time you work out. Just eat plenty of protein. Your body uses protein for rebuilding tissues and such. Very important. That's why we have to eat frequently. That's why you have to eat every day or, every other day, depending on fasting. Can only store so much energy on our bodies. Let's see. All right. We are into, oh my God, I'm not going to catch up to some of these questions. Nick, have you watched any of the dad bod video responses? LMAO, fucking cringy as fuck. Oh, the video on TikTok or something? No, I never watched those. Oh, like stitches and stuff? No, see, here's the thing. When people make videos on TikTok, they will like turn off duets or stitches. They're stupid. I make the videos for attention. you know, I make the videos I want to make, but I don't care if people like it or not, right? So stitches and duets increase the distribution of the video. So people that turn them off, they're just pussies and they want people to have responses. I never watch responses though. Never. Ever. So I'm sure a lot of people are like, you don't understand, you know, you don't have to have a six-pack, doesn't mean you're healthy, and like, I want to be with my kids. Yeah, whatever. Okay, fine. I can't imagine what they are. They're probably awful. The comments are embarrassing. The comments are embarrassing on those videos. Someone wrote in the comments, like, coming from a dude who's only showing his face on this app. It's like coming from a dude who's only showing his face in videos. First off, I have plenty of training videos. You can see my body, my physique. As if that changes the validity of anything that I'm saying. I'm speaking facts. You don't like them, that's fine. But the person said, coming from the guy who's not showing his face in his videos. And I said, dude, your mom's on this app. I was like, oh, you're yeah. Fuck you. Sometimes I see a comment, I just like dropping some sack on it. But that's why I don't spend time in the comments there. I would normally engage and be like, oh, I appreciate you watching, so I'm going to answer comments. No. On those videos, I drop it and like fucking post and ghost. You can like it, dislike it. It's like, fuck that shit. I am not reading those replies. Not reading that shit. Or watching them? No. But I appreciate you looking at him, Nick. I appreciate you looking at him. I appreciate you watching him. All right. We got to get into some. It's funny as fuck. They're all triggered. Yeah. Papa Swole, what are your thoughts on icy hot? Is it good to use for recovery? I don't think it does anything. Just burns a little bit or feels cold. I think you're better off using something like a magnesium oil spray or doing like an Epsom salt bath. I wouldn't use icy hot. Plus all the shit that they put in there, phthalates. Who the fuck knows what's in icy hot? I don't even know what the ingredients are, but I wouldn't want to put it on my body. You're better off doing sauna, cold plunge, but magnesium oil spray is definitely, because look, magnesium is a great supplement. You know, there's different types of magnesium. Really good ones are magnesium threonate or magnesium biglycinate. Those are good magnesium options. But, you know, the Calm product is good, but some people it doesn't necessarily absorb as well, or it can cause indigestion or diarrhea just because you're consuming your like oral magnesium. So you can check that one out as well. I think it's magnesium citrate, but you can also do the magnesium oil spray. It might be a little bit itchy, but it absorbs right into the muscles and you're not going to OD on it or anything like that. So you're not gonna have to worry about digestive issues or things like that. I would recommend something like that instead. Try that. Ooh, Cersei Smith. All right, we got to get into some balls deep. So is there a time goal that you try to stand throughout the day versus sitting down? I'm usually always standing. I'm outside, I'm doing mobility, I'm kneeling. I microdose my mobility. So I do a lot of mobility when I'm training, but I'm also like getting down and I'll do like a kneeling plantar fascia stretch, or I'll like bend backwards and do a couple like full back bends for my knee. I'll do a few sissy squats or something like that, or I'll bend forward and touch the ground. I'll do a deep yogi squat. I mean, do it throughout the day. You don't have to like set necessarily 30 minutes for mobility. That's all well and good if you have time for it. But I just do it all the time. So my desk, for example, if I'm at the desk, I can always, I have a slant board here. I can just bring this desk all the way to the ground. I can squat and do work. So I don't really sit. I'm active. I do so much activity that I don't mind. I'm not like allergic to sitting down. So no, I don't have a time goal or anything like that. And I don't spend as much time on the computer as I used to, but I'll record and do all the stuff and shit like that. Okay, we got to get into some balls deep content. That was great questions, by the way, fam. Great fucking questions.
That's deep.
You're awesome. By the way, before we move on, because we do have to get into some balls deep content tomorrow. Tomorrow is Signature Series Day, and of course, but tomorrow is Red, White, and Swole, the Sunday Funday Q&A. So tomorrow is pure questions. So turn your alerts on, especially for members. When we go live tomorrow, we will just take tons and tons and tons of questions. All right. So questions, only questions tomorrow. So if you got more questions that didn't get answered today, make sure that you are there for tomorrow's episode. 22 hundo. Fucking fam, crushing it. So we'll do more questions tomorrow. All right. All right. And we do them every day too, but tomorrow, Sundays are the epic question days. Okay, let's see here. Dun, 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 dun. And I guess, just like Nick said, if you want more entertainment, go and watch Dadbot response videos. Oh, I can't imagine what they're saying. Fucking pussies. Pussies. You know, all those response videos for anyone that doesn't agree is going to be like, Who does this guy think he is? Don't tell other people what to do. First off, I'll say whatever the fuck I want, whenever the fuck I want. I will literally, and I said that to someone, stop telling other people what to do. No, I will tell anyone I'll say whatever the fuck I want. You don't have to listen. You don't have to like it. And you're free to leave a comment. I appreciate that. So, I can't imagine what the videos are like. Just think, a video, anyone that doesn't agree with what I was saying about dad bods, any negative response or someone that doesn't agree is just going to be making an excuse as to why they have constant inflammation. As if you're trying to justify inflammation. You're trying to justify why systemic inflammation. Well, I have a job and I want to spend time with my kids. So I'm okay with like major leaky gut. I'm okay with my intestines being destroyed. I'm okay with being pre-diabetic because I have a child. Well, great. I mean, I guess this kid would like to be with his father past 60, but hey, just saying. Get the fuck out of here. Like, how are you going to disagree with what I said? The term dad bod is literally some fat acceptance, body positive shit for fat fucking men. I like dad bods. Of course women like dad bods because you're past 30 and you're past your fucking prime. Of course you're going to settle for a dad bod. You have no other fucking choice. Too soon? That's right. That's why women say they like a dad bod. No one wants a dad bod. You want to be with someone who's fucking muscular and lean and takes care of their health. But yeah, your pool, the amount of people you have to choose from, it dwindles when you get older. So when you're 35 and you're female, yeah, you might say you like dad bods because what other options do you have? Most people that are 35 or 40 or 45 probably have kids already. So you're going to have someone that's a dad and they're probably out of shape because most people in this country are sick and unhealthy. So they probably have a dad bod, AKA a fat man. Stop being a biche. Fucking take care of yourself. Okay? Just take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. So anyone that says, like anyone that justifies it, well, I like dad bods. I like soft and cuddly. Oh, fuck you. Shut up. I know. It's the same fucking thing. This is a great rant. Let's fucking go. Let's go America.
I am the danger.
All right. Nick says, yeah, they say they want a dad bod until they see someone who looks like Chris Hemsworth walk by. Yeah, until Ryan Reynolds comes on the screen. Like, ow. But you like dad bods. Sure you do. Fucking not buying it. Never will. All right, we got some good news. So we watched this video. Remember this the other day? Remember the chick that was playing Guess Who? The lunatic teacher who was on weight. Remember I was yelling? I'm like, yo, decaf exists. You don't need to be sucking down all this shit. She was talking about like gender and kids. Like her 5th graders were coming back and talking to her about gender and she was so excited about it. Some weird shit. This teacher, Leahy or whatever, teacher tenders resignation amid backlash over TikTok video. Yeah, you dumb bitch. Fuck you. Get out of the schools. Fuck you. You're done. Yeah, you're done. You make stupid fucking videos and you post it online, you idiot. How stupid can you be? Seriously, why would you post that? If you are a lunatic, just keep it to yourself and you might still have your job, which is not good, by the way. So I'm glad she made this video because she should not be teaching students. Remember this video? She was talking about her students that came back to the classroom. I think we covered it last week. Yeah, backlash. Yeah, we fucking ripped her a new one. Good. Bye-bye. Okay, we have this. Housing and dining. I don't know where this is from. This is like, there's no context to this image, but I guess it's like a college campus. WPI? I don't know what this is. But let's just talk about it. Participants... Today, Junior. Okay, hold on a second.
Chlorophyll?
Hold on.
More like borophyll.
I need that today, Junior. I need that soundboard for when I stutter. It's just a stutter. I was born with a stutter.
Come on,
It's just a stutter. Participants live in WPI residence halls and are assigned to double or triple occupancy rooms on a floor with other participants with the same gender identity. Each participant will have a bed, desk, closet, dresser, and a linens package. Residence halls have wireless internet access. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, whatever. So the highlighted part says participants live in residence halls and are assigned to double or triple occupancy rooms on a floor with other participants participants with the same gender identity. Oh, that's going to work out well. I identify as a female. So does that mean that I'm going to be on a floor with all chicks? Fuck yeah, let's do it. Yeah, like how you'll put like a trans or someone who claims to be a woman, like a male prisoner in a female prison, and then wonder why the female prisoners have gotten pregnant. Have you seen those stories? We've covered them. So you have this like, hey, I'm a woman, put me in a female prison. And then all of a sudden, we had a couple prisoners get pregnant. Oh, I wonder why. Because you put a man in there with him, a prisoner, a criminal, and he's fucking him. It's fucking stupid. Yeah, you're going to put all the cakes together? Put all the cakes together. That's fantastic.
Another example of cake gender would be if someone feels like they have different layers or flavors to their particular gender.
So all the cakes, all the layers and flavors get to go on one spot. So very nice. Very nice. Excellent. I don't know what college campus or wherever that's from. WPI. Doesn't matter. Don't go there. If you see that, fucking run. That's crazy. Creepy. But yeah, I am, what did I say? What was one of the titles of latest videos? What was it? I forget. I'm like a trans, swole, non-hetero gaining liver they. I think that's my gender. I think that's what it was. It is for right now. It might change later. We'll figure it out. Okay. So, yeah, this shit is getting fucking insane. We got four motherfucking videos. All right. Pick a number, 1, 2, 3, or 4. We got 4 today.
What's in the box?
We got 4
There's
today.
Tiny tuck,
You guys
typical
take it.
tuck, total tuck, and the tyrannical tuck.
All right, you take the cake. Drop a number, 1, 2, 3, or 4. We are pregnant. I am pregnant with sick fucking gains. Could I have a sick fucking workout today?
Yow.
Drop that in the comments.
Yow.
Pregnant with SFGs. Pregnant with sick fucking gains.
I better use my strong hand.
All right, let's see what we got here. This woke shit is fucking out of control. Out of control. All right, let's do Stella today. Stella, number 3. I don't know, it went to TCAP, but you both chose number 3. So Stella, number 3. Stella to the main stage.
Well, folks, eliminate one tax loophole
Number
out of
3.
$1.6 trillion worth. $1.4 trillion worth. Out of $1.4 billion.
Today, you can do it.
Excuse me, $1.4 billion.
There you go. All right, he spit that one out. All right, Stella. Here we go. Stella. Number 3. This is talking shit about fat people.
What's in the box?
I feel like fatness is one of the last things that people are taking forever to realize isn't cool to talk shit about. Like, if you say a slur, if you say the R word, something like that, you know.
Like retard? Like that?
Everybody knows you never go full retard.
Like that word?
Oh, you're saying something fucked up. Like,
Ooh.
that's like conventionally known as like not okay.
You're retarded.
Somehow fatness isn't. Like, I really think that people don't even think about it. I just saw a video and she was probably like in her early 20s, mid 20s. Oh. So young enough to be woke enough to know not to talk shit about fat people, I would think, but.
Oh my God. This chick sounds like she was pulled right out of the movie Clueless. Remember that one with Alicia Silverstone back in the day? Sounds like she was just yanked right out of it. I'm going down a shame spiral.
Again, so deeply rooted in our society, I think people don't even think about it. She's like, oh, I don't know why I go on these videos huffing and puffing. Oh, I know why, because I'm a fat ass. A straight-sized woman saying this.
Okay, well, if you're going to say the term straight-sized, you're stupid. Straight-sized. You mean someone who likes to bang the opposite sex? Someone who's straight? Oh, straight-sized. So what, you're gay-sized? Are you homo-sized? Like, what does that even mean? You're trans-sized? Come on now. Come on now. Stop passing. I love how everyone, like, right, people like this are complaining about getting hate when they're just hating on everyone else. It's the hypocrisy of the left. It's brutal.
First of all, bitch, I could probably whoop you in cardio every day.
Oh, yeah.
Because fat people can also, be strong.
She doesn't understand how the human body works. Fat people can also be strong. Pretty sure one has like very little to do with the other. Yeah, powerlifters are fat in most cases. Doesn't mean they're healthy though. So there's that.
I gotta go to the doctor and worry about being discriminated against because of my weight.
Discriminated against at the doctor. You mean they're going to be like, wow, you should be healthier. Shit, the doctor's going to tell you to be healthier? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. That's intense. Holy shit. You're oppressed. You are oppressed. You're really oppressed. You're like the Uyghur Muslims in China. You're fucking oppressed. You're like the Jews in World War II. You're fucking oppressed. Wow. So oppressed.
Professional
Oh.
is freely open to be fat phobic.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Like, it's not even that much of a thing for them to be like, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, no, they freely. You're like, you want to talk about your weight? Bitch, my toe's broken. Why are we talking about my weight? You could go in there with anything.
Your toe's broken? Why are you talking about your weight? Because when you go to the doctor, they do a checkup in general. You guys do know this, right? And most people know this. You go to the doctor, you have an injury, they're just going to check everything else too. By the way, you're 150 pounds overweight. That's not good for your broken toe also. By the way, it's not good for your broken leg. By the way, you're overweight. Yeah. So the doctor says, so if you broke your toe and you have like a tumor or you have a major respiratory issue, the doctors will be like, well, we can't say anything because she came for her broken toe. So don't tell her the other stuff. That's what doctors do.
I got purple polka dots on my body. 9 times out of 10, they're going to be like, well, if you lost some weight. Like,
you have if you have purple polka dots on your body, that might be Ebola or something. We can only hope.
It's so fucking rampant. Even compliments are tied to me being fucking fat.
How is it still going?
You dress so nice for your size, or for your you're so pretty, but then don't say shit about my body. Or
because no one likes morbid obesity. Yeah, your face is pretty. A lot of obese people's face is pretty, but I don't think the rest of it is attractive. It's a compliment saying, oh, you could look a lot better elsewhere too, probably, if you actually put some effort in. Try not complaining as much. Shut your mouth in more ways than one. Okay. That's a great, well, we got 6 seconds left, so let's see how stupid this can be in 6 seconds.
like, it's so much. Our family, we can't escape it.
Yeah, you can't escape gravity either. Let's see this one. Cerny, good comment. They sure do talk tough when they are in their house, sitting on the couch and talking into their phone. That's brave. It is brave. It is so brave, especially if they're cake gendered.
Another example of cake gender would be if someone feels like they have different layers or flavors to their particular gender.
This chick is eating that cake. She's eating the cake, and either you're eating the cake or you're claiming to be a cake. It's okay. All right. Well, that was great. That was fun. Let's do another one. God, we got some good ones. Oh, Judith. We got one that you'll probably like rip her a new one. We got an ableism one. We got number 1, number 2, or number 3. Drop in the comments below. Number 1, number 2, number 3.
Ever served in a forward area?
None of these people have ever served in a forward area.
Boys have a penis. Girls have a vagina.
Okay. That was an ace comment, Cerny. Let's go with you. Number 3. Cerny's going 3 again. Cerny to the main stage. Cerny to the main stage. All right.
I got hairy legs. We choose truth over facts.
Okay. All right. Giving a new meaning to having their cake and eat it too. My God. Judith, I have a lot of savagery right now. Judith, we have one for you. Ableism and fat phobia. We'll do that one next. Yeah, Judith is going to like pop a wheelie on this one. Okay, number 3, right? Talking shit about fat people. We did that. Oh, whites. Fam. Oh, we got one from Libs at TikTok. Fam, white supremacy. White supremacy.
You got more questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black.
We got a white supremacy post here. Very exciting.
What's in the box?
Who knows what this is going to be like? I think we know. Titled White Supremacy. Here we go.
Cool start. So I don't think there's another way I could live. I do racial justice and liberation work because I see my white advantage everywhere I go, and I also see the way white supremacy, capitalism, patriarchy.
Okay, pause. I don't see anyone. I mean, there's probably ethnicities. Is someone Asian on there? Is that chick black, or like, is that chick like kind of like maybe like a half Halle Berry in the middle? I can't tell. They all look white to me. They all look very light skinned. I don't know if they're all like technically Caucasian, but it doesn't really matter. All right. So there's no obviously black people on the stage. So of course you see your whiteness and everything. Like, God, how are you going to pay back those student loans? For fuck's sake. How are you going to pay back those student loans? Everyone's like nodding like, yeah, white supremacy, patriarchy. Meh. Fuck, man. I'm going to invest in Monsanto. Soy stock is going through the fucking roof. Holy shit. All right, let's do this.
And I also see the way white supremacy, capitalism, patriarchy are locking me into systems that are really not working for me either as a white person. It's jacking up my relationships. It's jacking up my kids' school system. It's jacking up.
No, it's not. How do you have all this privilege and it's not working for you? What the fuck are you talking about? She's sitting on stage. Are you in World War I? Are you out there like shoveling coal? Are you in a coal mine right now? Get fucked.
Healthcare system. It's jacking up my relationship with the environment. And I really feel like a lot of these systems just need to be hospiced out. And we need an entirely new way of engaging with each other that is much more radical and loving. So,
okay, we need a whole new way of, we need a more radical, it's a new way of communicating that's more radical and loving. You know what that leads to? That leads to hundreds of millions of people dead in the streets. That's what it leads to. That's what communism and Marxism leads to. Yeah, more radical and loving. Yeah, the last thing it is fucking loving.
for me, racism's operating all the time. I think you guys got the definition, a system of advantage based on race. That's David Wellman's definition. So there's nowhere where it's not operating. Does anyone know, when was Brookline High founded? 18...
Brookline High. So this is what, Boston? That's Brookline is in Boston, no? Anyone else can check that. I mean, there might be other Brookline, but I think Brookline is outside Boston.
1834. I wrote it down somewhere.
Yeah,
so,
no,
you know, this building was built during chattel slavery. So there's really no part of where we are that hasn't been touched by structural racism and intersecting forms of oppression. So I got
intersecting forms of oppression. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Imagine if she spent all that time actually learning something valuable. She can actually be valuable to society. Whereas her entire existence is just about complaining about everything and trying to blame everyone for, I don't know, her not being fulfilled from within, begging for attention.
This work, I got to get free. I feel like my life depends on it. So I'll pass it like Ann Braden says. I know it's crazy that, you know, far-right people are going after critical race theory. I'm a critical race practitioner. Like,
no shit you are. You're a racist. Get the fuck out of here. Of course you're a practitioner. All right, so she's actually admitting to be a racist. We know she's a racist. Okay, if you're a critical race practitioner, you're a racist. It's not far right. Okay, so we have a lot of normal individuals that are against teaching kids to be racist in school, right? So that doesn't make you far right. That makes you a logical human being that doesn't want to use skin color as a defining factor of someone's abilities or worth, okay? Holy shit, what a fucking racist. Isn't that sick? Isn't this sick and twisted? This is literally mental insanity on stage, and people are like clapping and listening to this garbage. This is what a racist sounds like. It's complete hypocrisy, blaming you for what they're doing.
School should be taught. The only thing it's doing is right people are going after critical race theory. I'm a critical race practitioner. I know it's crazy that, you know, far-right people are going after critical race theory. I'm a critical race practitioner. Like, that is the way school should be taught. The only thing it's doing is asking, how is racism operating here? It's not that complicated, right?
It's not complicated. Your racism and your hate for other people is evident. We don't want to teach kids to hate other people. Okay? We don't want to divide children based on the way they look on the outside, because that's not the defining characteristic of who someone is.
It's an incredible theoretical practice. So I hope that the school considers like actually teaching critical race and then go to the media and tell everybody you're doing it.
Yeah, and maybe you'll get fucking fired like that last chick. So there's that. So hopefully, yeah, go tell the media. You know what? Post about it. Go teach kids that, and then post about it on social media so you can get fucking fired for going against our United States Constitution, Bill of Rights, and what people actually care about in this country. Thank you very much for being a racist. We appreciate you admitting it on stage in front of whomever's listening, but thank you so much for sharing your idiotic views on reality. Appreciate it. Excellent. Well done. Well done. We got 2 more videos. Are you ready, fam? Or are we done? Are we done? We're done. We're done. It's enough for one day.
I didn't know they stacked shit
What
that
the hell
high.
kind of country is this where I can only hate a man if he's white?
What kind of country is this where you can only hate a man? You can hate a person. Look, you can hate a person of any color. If they're a stupid asshole that deserves it, I don't care what they look like, right? And we are equal opportunity here on the Daily Swole. If you are a dumb twat, whether you got a pee-pee between your legs or a vajiji, if you say stupid shit, you say stupid shit, and you're up for grabs here. So I don't care what you look like. You could be a moron of any color. Okay, let's do more. Let's do more. Fantastic. Number one, please. Cersei, number one. Okay, number one is ableism and fat phobia.
You're not making this easy on me, boy.
What's your name, fat body?
Mr. Strickland.
Mm-hmm. All right, remember hashtag pregnant with SFGs. Pregnant with sick fucking gains. All right, this one, Cersei Smith. Number one, please. Ableism and fat phobia. Ableism and fat phobia.
What's in the box?
I find it really funny when people try to use ableism to excuse their fat phobia. This actually happens like a lot. I mean, a lot of fat people have been told like, oh, but you're a good fat person. You're not fat because you don't, have mobility issues. You can do all the physical activities, whatever, you're healthy. And like, not only is that fat phobic, that is ableist, and you're literally using the ableism to be like, oh, well, it's okay to be fat phobic against those people who are not healthy.
Okay, does anyone know what she just said? I don't. This is such circular logic and just random fucking words thrown into what a salad. I barely understand what the fuck I know what she's trying to say. Like, I get it, but it's incoherent rambling. You know, the concept that if you can't explain something simply, you don't understand it well enough, right? When it comes to anything, when it comes to fitness, when it comes to a question, right, about mobility or something, I can explain it very simply. I can use analogies for certain things because I understand it very well. If you don't know what the fuck you're talking about and you're making shit up as this chick is, as she's morbidly obese lying in bed, like her face looks like a fucking balloon, who are you talking to? Like, seriously, who are you talking to? What are you speaking about? What are you trying to do with this video? It doesn't make any sense.
Those people who are not healthy. It's literally insane that ableism is so common in our culture and so acceptable in our culture that people literally use it to try to excuse their other biases because that's an okay bias to have. Or like a lot of times people will be like, oh, well, I don't want a fat person as a romantic partner because they can't like do adventures and activities.
Or you're just not attracted to someone who's morbid. Like you're not attracted to someone who's like diseased, not healthy. Yeah, they can't do many things. Have you noticed that? Have you noticed people that are obese, they can't move that well? Have you noticed that? Have you noticed that?
It's like, actually, no, you don't want a disabled person because they can't do activities. You don't want a fat person because you're fat phobic.
You might not want either. So you have to be attracted to obese people. Here's the difference. A lot of people that are disabled or differently abled or in wheelchairs, a lot of them didn't put themselves there. Now, if you're morbidly obese to the point where you have to be in a wheelchair, that's fucked up. You are causing your own morbidity. You're causing your own disease. You're causing your own problems and then complaining about it. Okay. All right. Let's see. Judith, she's saying people who say fat people struggle to walk upstairs is ableism. People are using that ableism as an excuse to be fat phobic. Yeah. She's using ableism to yeet on the fat phobic turd. Disabled people who struggle to walk upstairs have no choice in their struggle to walk upstairs. Indeed. So if you're eating yourself to death, whose fault is that? Whose fault is that? If you're eating yourself to death, who should be blamed for that? The person that doesn't want to be with you because you're not attractive to them because you're not healthy? Or you because you're the one that's putting fucking cake in your face? Danny Kunkler, I bet it's her thyroid. It's her thyroid. It's her thyroid. She would lose weight. She would take care of herself, but her thyroid. It's a thyroid. I should have known. It's fucking thyroid. But my thyroid. I would do another video, but Mafarid. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. There's another one from Libs or TikTok, so fuck yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. Let's see. There you go, Aaron. I was totally into this girl with serious MS in college and had to walk with an assistant because she was not only a cool person, but still took care of her health. Good. There you go. That's not someone that's like choosing like, I'm going to keep on eating donuts and pretend like it's healthy. Maybe she's pregnant with cake. Ooh, she might be. Maybe her heart got pregnant with cake. There's a lot of options here. Like, we're still figuring it out. The heart is a very mysterious organ, apparently. Apparently, your heart can give birth. So even if you don't have a womb, your heart can get pregnant.
Noises!
All right, dissociative identity disorder. Dissociative identity disorder. One more video. So this one might take the cake. Another gem, I'm sure. Another gem, I'm sure.
What's in the box?
From Libs of TikTok. Oh, another one from Centripetal. Imagine guys telling women they are entitled to dates. Right? Same thing. So you're entitled to someone wanting to be with you. Oh, you're fat phobic if you want to be with a morbidly obese person. Call me whatever you want. Not doing it. All right, here we go. Dissociative identity disorder. Dissociative identity.
What's in the box?
Disorder.
This is definitely a video that's going to be hard to do.
Okay, trust me. It's going to be hard to listen to, I'm sure. This is a response to someone's post. Let me read the post. It's a question. It says, can you talk about Mark/Steven/Layla? Oh, Jesus Christ. So this person thinks she's like 9 people. Can you talk about Mark/Steven/Layla? Because people are saying stuff like, isn't that cheating? But I know that is probably different in every system. Oh my God. Yo, leave it to the Daily Swole in these videos to like leave this. How normal do you feel after this show? How normal do you feel? You just leave the podcast, you're like, wow, it's a beautiful fucking day. Don't you just feel great to be alive? Like, whew, it's like a reminder. Fuck, my life is my life is awesome. My life is awesome right now. Don't you get that feeling? I watch these videos and I'm like, whew, man, I'm so glad to be sane. All right, let's listen to it.
You are right. It is on a system by system basis. In my system, yes, I would consider that cheating. However, I have seen systems that have had multiple partners, but it's that specific alter that has the partner. So mind-wise, they are a one-person relationship. Sorry, I can't remember the word for it. But
what is going on here? What is going on here? Judith, I need to get off this planet.
Their body would technically, sorry, I can't remember the word for it, but their body would technically be a multi-relationship or polyamorous, I think it's called. So like if you actually really think about it, the mind is dating different people because there are different people. But since there's only one body, that one body is being shared throughout the rest of those people. And I'm not here saying there's anything wrong with that. Like, that's your business. Go for it. Get it.
What?
Einhorn is Finkel. Finkel is Einhorn!
What is going on? What the fuck is going on? What is going on? What is going on?
That one body is being shared throughout the rest of those people. And I'm not here saying there's anything wrong with that. Like, that's your business. Go for it. Get it. Do what makes you happy and the rest of your systems happy. I meant to say alters. The point being, though,
your alters, like your alternate people. Yo, this is someone who needs to be in a padded room. A padded room. I agree. Thanos had it right. Snap those fucking fingers, big guy. Give me a couple rounds of that. Give me a couple rounds. Fucking let it rip, dude. Let it rip.
Is don't bash on people. The point being, though, is don't bash on people that want to have multiple relationships because they have multiple alters. It is different for each individual person, which is what makes questions like these hard to answer.
Joke. It burns us precious. No.
You fucking people.
You can be fat and be healthy. I'm sorry, Lizzo, healthier than I will ever be.
This is not good.
Are there any women here today?
This is not good, fam. This is not looking good. This is not looking good. This is not looking good. It must be her thyroid. It must be her thyroid. Oh, this is not looking good. Yo. Yeah, right? Fuck all these people. I use the term loosely. Yeah. Yeah, you fucking people. That's a big, like, who knows how many people. There's a lot of people in there. I'll tell you what, if there's a few people in there, that's a problem. That's a problem. You need some serious, serious therapy, like shock therapy or something. Danny, I need to go work out again because of that video. Respect, brother. Thank you. Hope you have a good pump. Yeah, our future is fucked. I don't know. Look, again, we always talk about it. I mean, we like to laugh and rage, but these people are amongst us. Like, this is really what's happening. And I think we talked about it yesterday, the day before, that you kind of judge your society based on like the extremes. Like, what's the lowest? Like, look at the most insane people in your country. I mean, this bell curve is getting really fucking stretched. You know, this is becoming this is way too common. It's much more common than it should be. Where do you come from this? Where do you go? And here's the thing. It's like someone like that, there's no hope for someone like that. How do you fix that? How do you fix people that believe this shit? If you think you have altars, like altars? Yeah, I know, Freddie. I know. Fucking altars. You have altars, like alternate people. Like, what? Is that cheating? You have they're all running through your body. Like Judah says, they drive, they vote, they breed. They drive, that's the scary thing. They drive, they vote, they breed.
Well, I could be wrong, but I believe diversity is an old wooden ship that was used during the Civil War era.
All right. Well, we need to be aware of what's going on and what your children are going to be subjected to, and it's important. Yeah, this is kind of nonsensical stuff. You have the absolute fringes that get a lot of attention because it's that insane. But I think it's important to understand that this is where, look, this is the most insane shit. A lot of this kind of stuff is under the radar. It flies under the radar, which is why someone like that teacher that got fired, that lost her job because of what she was saying on TikTok and on Instagram. So that extreme shit that you just saw, okay, that might not be everywhere. But there's all these other different shades of gray in between that is fucking everywhere. So it's important to understand, like, this is what kind of shit is out there. This is what your kids are watching when they're on TikTok. Understand? When your kids are just using unbridled amounts of social media and they're on the computer or on their phone late at night or on their iPad, this is what children are watching. This is what's coming across in YouTube videos. This is what's being promoted on TikTok. This is what's being promoted on Instagram. This is what kids are exposed to. Kids are exposed to this shit. Like, what happened to this individual to turn out like that? Well, that's happening to people today, and it's getting worse. You're exposed to more insane shit. All right. But of course, it probably comes down to the thyroid. All right. Pregnant with SFGs. Who's pregnant with sick fucking gains? Let's give away today's Swole card. By the way, before we do, gotta say it again because it's a very special day. It's a very special day, and this only happens once every 100 days. You think full moons are cool. Fuck that shit. It's Papa Swole's signature series. It's not the blood moon, it's the swole moon. The swole moon hath cometh. Papa Swole's signature series, P3S3, drops tonight at midnight. So that means, that's Easter time. So that means 5 hours away. It will drop at midnight promptly and will be available for purchase for 24 hours. Okay, from midnight to midnight. So get yours. And remember, if you are a member of the Swole fam, you will also get a certified Swole card with your purchase. So make sure you jump on that. Of course, you could do it tomorrow. You can get a nice good night's sleep. You don't have to stay up till midnight. You can get it tomorrow, but you can get in early and, you know, it'll be fire. All right. So 24 hours only, P3S3. For a limited time, 24 hours only. Drop it in. It's going to be fucking fire. It's going to be legit. It's going to be legit. All right. We got a card to give away. Here we go, fam. Pregnant with sick fucking gains? Falcon. Let's go, bitch. Who's going to be? Come on now. Who's pregnant with... Anyone pregnant with sick fucking gains? The cake. The cake. The cake. We got a winner. Pedro Zayas. Congratulations. You are pregnant with sick fucking gains. Little typo there, but it's all right. We'll let it slide. Pedro, congratulations. You are now pregnant with sick fucking gains, and you better earn that title, bro. You better earn that title. Send us an email to support@swolenormous.com, swolecard21, schneid9 in the subject, your mailing address in the body of the email. Fuck yeah, let's fucking go. Good for you. We'll take some soundboard requests right now if you want to drop it. Tomorrow is Red, White, and Swole Sunday Funny Q&A, so lots of questions tomorrow, pure questions. We had a lot of great questions today, so if you have more questions, we'll take more tomorrow. It's going to be fire. Go enjoy a normal, mentally sane evening. Be safe out there because it's a crazy world. Two-way, baby. Don't leave the house unless you're packing. Protect yourself. Oh. We got a little cake gender.
Another example of cake gender would be if someone feels like they have different layers or flavors to their particular gender.
Crucifixion was good. Out of the door, line on the left, one cross each.
No more shenanigans, no more tomfoolery, no more ballyhoo.
Don't be a cake. And if you got layers and flavors, it happens. It happens.
Boys have a penis, girls have a vagina.
You're very welcome, Kim. You're very welcome. Thank you for being here. How dare you? How dare you?
How dare you?
How dare you? For shame.
What the fuck is that?
Emotional damage.
Oh, yeah.
Hadouken! Hadouken! Hadouken!
He told you to keep my cookies.
I'm your huckleberry. That's just my cake.
Nailed it again.
Shampoo my crotch.
And by the way, you know, I sit on the stand and it get hot. I got hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun. And the kid used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down so it was straight, and then watch the hair come back up again.
Got a little piano cut coming up. Are we gonna be undefeated? Oh, what's it? Oh, nailed it. Oh, home free. Home free. Got it again. We fucking got it again.
Because Dickens.
All right, fam. Excellent. Excellent. Another amazing episode, 2199. Fucking nailed it. Join the fam, swolenormousx.com. Tonight at midnight, P3S3 is going live. So super stoked for this release. It's going to be next level. You're going to fucking love it. So check that out. And of course, tomorrow is the Red, White, and Swole Sunday Funday Q&A-ness. We're going to do a lot more questions. So really good questions today. Bring the same heat tomorrow. And it's going to be shaping up to be a really good time. So we'll see you tomorrow for episode 22 hundo, fam. 22 hundo. Fuck yeah. Another hundo episodes in the book. Man, it goes fast. All right, we'll see you tomorrow for the Sunday Funday Q&A-ness. Peace, McGeese. Deuce, Magoose. Your boy, Papa Swole. Oh, 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 oh.
crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808s, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stock crashing. Like an IPO, trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans, I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now they king left and they so mad, it's like
then yeah, I found that young king with my crown at 10 racks in the fanny pack, couple hundred in the Louis bag.
that's a bed that you made, that's a bed that you made, that's a bed that you laid, that's a bed that you laid. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard in the paint, yeah. What the fuck is you saying? I only go where they pay. What kind of game is you playing? Yeah, whoa, my shit is relevant. On topic, my melanin is popping. I'm taking skeletons on closets and making new deposits.